This video will teach you the basics of building with E-Blox and show you how to build this alien. The first step of any E-Blox project, before even building, is to set up the battery box. So this is the official E-Blox battery holder. There should be one in every set. And then you'll need two things that are not included. You'll need a 9-volt battery and a small screwdriver. So using the screwdriver, there's a small screw there that you can unscrew. Once the screw is removed, you can slide off the top of the battery holder, and you'll see that there's a nice little picture inside that shows you where the positive and negative side of the 9-volt battery will go. So we want the plus terminal up there, and we can look on the side of the battery to see the plus and minus and line it up. Now, the battery will be nice and firm in there, and if you ever need to pop it out, you're going to have to push the battery in order to pop it out. So it is a very nice, snug fit. It's good to do this before you even have any E-Blox out, because the 9-volt battery can connect to E-Blox and create a circuit. Once the battery is in, you can slide the cover back on, snap it into place, and then replace the screw. Anytime you replace the battery in the battery holder, it's a good idea to test out to make sure it's working. So if you look on top here, you can see there's a plus sign and a minus sign next to the positive and negative sides of the terminal. And if you have one of your E-Blox LED blocks, you can see they also have a positive sign. So you want to connect the LED with the positive side on the positive side, making sure that the block goes across both terminals. And then you can use the switch on the side to turn it on, and if it lights up, then you know everything is working correctly. Now, it's important to remember to have that on the positive side, because if you put the positive on the negative side, nothing happens and it doesn't light up. Here are the pieces you'll need to build the alien. You'll need 4 1x2 plates, 2 1x3 plates, 2 1x4 plates, 4 1x1 bricks, and 4 1x2 bricks. You'll also need 2 blue LEDs and 1 green LED, and of course, the E-Blox battery box. All of these pieces can be found in the Power Blox Starter Kit. The very first step of building is to turn on the battery box. This way you'll be able to test the circuits as you build and make sure they're working before you build too far and then have to take it apart. So start by building some feet with some 1x1 on 1x2 bricks. Put one of those on each of the terminals. And now we're going to connect our first LED using the green LED. Remember, for the positive side of the LED to line up with the positive side of the battery box. And since our switch is on, it lights up green right away. If yours doesn't light up, try flipping it around the other direction, and then double check that your switch is on, and make sure you have a fresh battery in the battery box. One safety feature of the battery box is that if you ever create a short circuit and turn on the battery box, you'll hear a high-pitched sound, like this. If you ever hear that sound, turn off the battery box and check your connections to remove any pieces that might be creating a short circuit. A short circuit occurs when you create a direct path from the positive side of the battery box to the negative side of the battery box using the plated parts. You always need to have an LED in the loop to prevent a short circuit. Next, we're going to build 2 arms. Take a 1x4 plate and a 1x3 plate, connect the 1x3 on top of the 1x4, build 2 of those, and then one is going to go on each side of that green LED. And then we'll take some 1x2 bricks and put one on each side on top of the arms. For the next step, we'll take a blue LED and a 1x2 plate, put one together like that, and then another blue LED and a 1x2 plate, put them together like so. Now you're going to connect these on top of the 1x2 bricks. You'll notice they don't light up even when they're both there. You might be able to get them to light up, but basically if you want a circuit to be complete in E-Blox, you need to connect the pieces on top, not just side to side like these are. In order to complete the circuit, take two 1x2 plates, stack them together, and now use those to connect the two blue LEDs on top. So you can see they instantly light up now that there's an actual complete circuit. Here's some information about how LEDs work in circuits. So this green one is part of a lower circuit here, and then there's another circuit that goes up through around the blue and then comes back down. So since the green and the blue you can draw separate loops for, those are considered in parallel because they could be on parallel lines. It's easy to see here because the alien actually has them in parallel. Meanwhile, the two blue LEDs are in series because they're one after another. They're a part of the same big loop. So you can't draw this loop without going through both of the blue LEDs. When LEDs are in series in a circuit, they keep eating away at the battery power that's used in that circuit. You can only put a few LEDs in series before they start to use up all the battery power and won't light up if you put too many in series. However, in parallel, they're able to split the power. You can have as many as you want and they will all light up. Now that the lesson's over, let's finish off the alien with these last two 1x1 bricks right on top of the eyes. So now you've got a cool little alien with light up eyes and mouth ready to invade a planet. Hello, I come in pieces. Ah ha 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 ha.